You want me to roll for my divine rolls for today?
Yeah.
Okay. We are playing with a 9 and an 8.
Oh dear.
That's kind of in that territory where it might be useful, but it also might not be.
All right, so we get up, eat breakfast, grab the horses, head out.
Yep. I get my horse ready.
Off to Clear Pond, I think is where we were going.
Yep. Unless anyone, I think that's what you guys agreed upon.
You did order your spell, right?
Yeah. We'll get it when we come back.
Was there anything else you guys wish to do in the town, or are you saying straight out?
Straight out.
Okay. So you guys, I get on my horse, and Corin does as well. Who's steering the wagon?
I'll steer it.
You guys exit the western gate of Alston and start heading down the path. It is still a forest here, and there's the weather is still sunny from yesterday. Is there anything you guys wish to do on the first day of travel?
Can I see any potential animals to hunt maybe for dinner tonight?
You can roll a perception check.
I get advantage because it's the forest.
You do, yes.
Advantage would be the ranger. That's a 13. By perception, that would be a 15. Or are we going to get better? No. 15. That's...
I'm just gonna guide the cart while reading my necromancy book.
And you gonna do that?
Distant oink. I can't see this thing, man. I seem to be a pig.
You would assume so, yeah.
Alright, well, go in stealth and heading towards it then.
Go roll subject.
That'll be 22.
So you start walking in that direction. You start seeing their tracks now. Because of your range ability, you see the 3 sets of tracks.
Okay, can I follow them? I'll still be stealthy.
You can, yeah. You walk for about another 40 seconds.
I want to be sort of within maybe 60 feet of them, something like that.
Okay.
Where I can get a clear view of them.
I'm gonna make another. Actually, this will be a survival check.
Survival check. I can do that. Do I get advantage on those because it's the forest?
You do.
Thank God, because that was a 2. That was also a 2. 7.
You start looking at the tracks, and you get kind of confused. They seem to almost vanish. Like, you can't really find out where they lead to.
I can't hear the animals.
You still hear somewhere around you, but currently you're not able to find it. The source, I mean. Do you have Jocelyn with you as well? I'm just curious.
Sure. I'll have him along with me. I'll roll a stealth for him too. That'll be a 19. That's fine. Would he be able to smell maybe or follow the tracks? I don't know. What would he do?
He can make a perception check with advantage for his smell.
Alright. That was an 18. That was really good. So that's 23. For a natural 1. So I'll take the 23.
You kind of like slightly growls in the direction that you now can hear or pinpoint the direction of where the noises come from.
Still can't see them, right?
Not currently. Are you
Okay,
advancing
well,
forward?
yeah, slowly, cautiously, quietly.
Gonna make another perception check with advantage, of course, because you're in forest.
Okay, and the perception check. That's a 5 or a 16 for an 18.
16. You now
18
see
total.
18. Okay. You do up about 80 feet ahead. You do see the backside of a pig, like he's partially behind a tree, and you see two others in clear sight.
Do I see is it like 2 adults and a young one, 3 adults?
Looks like 3 adults.
Alright. So I've got 2 in clear sight and 1 behind the back of a tree.
Yes. He does
And
have
within
half
about
cover.
80 feet.
Yes, within 80 feet.
Are they facing me?
One is not facing you, so like right here. One is facing that way, and then there's the tree, and this one's facing this way. Kind of like that.
Okay, the one on the left. Would I be able to shoot an arrow at him from there?
You could, yeah. They're in clear line of sight, except for this one is half cover.
I'm not going for that one because it's got half cover, but I'm going to go for this one on the left here. I'm going to try and aim it as best as I can for the head area to try and make it quick for the thing.
Good roll attack.
9 plus 7. That'll be a 16.
Okay, good roll damage. It does hit.
Oh god, there's like all sorts of stuff in this. 1d8. 4, and then another 4. So that's 8, and then a d4. 9.
You hear a soft squeal from the pig as it thuds to the ground. The other two likely peer up. I believe you have a second attack.
I do.
This is considered a surprise round, so you do get your whole turn.
Okay. Do I really need to kill another one? I've got a whole pig. I'm
Do
gonna eat all of that before it goes off.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let the others, go about their business. I don't need to be carrying rotten meat around. I've done enough of that.
And they dash off this
I'm
direction.
gonna up pig that Will's killed. I assume it was a pig.
Yes, it was big.
Alright, and I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna dislodge the arrow and say, sorry, buddy. Folk gotta eat. I'll bring it back to the wagon, did we bring the wagon or not?
I
Yeah.
believe you guys, you wanted to bring everything, so.
Yeah, and I'll be able to wrap this up in something, and put it back on the wagon and say, Corian, we've got ourselves some bacon tonight. If we can find some eggs, maybe. Got some berries, we could have something a bit different.
Nice.
You do much with a pig?
Oh yeah.
Do I see any birds' nests around, maybe? In the trees?
Perception check.
Natural 20.
You look up, and at the very first tree, you see a bird nest.
Right, can I climb up there? That'll be athletics, right?
This would be athletics, yes.
God damn, 5.
You guys hear the snap of a twig as Tarnum falls down, landing on the dirt, taking 6 points of fall damage. Make sure, make sure you took away the 4 from yesterday. So
But you guys wish I had fly now.
Somebody go out there and see if there's any eggs. I would like egg or bacon for dinner.
I could send the owl up to look.
Yeah, do that.
I send the owl up to look.
Okay. He flies up there. It's currently unoccupied, but you do see, looks like 3 small, whitish colored eggs.
I'm gonna instruct my owl to grab him. He can carry like a couple pounds, I believe.
Picks, he picks a. Actually, he probably could do 2 in each.
One,
claw,
yeah,
and
one
then
each claw. That I have him bring him down, and then have him go back up and get the last one.
Okay. He brings back down to you.
Nice, we'll put those away too. A little food bag area. And bacon and eggs it is.
I have a question. While they're doing the cooking and stuff, I was wondering, can I study my wand of magic missiles to find out if it's possible to increase the amount of charges it can hold?
To further the enchantment?
Yeah, basically, because because I would, like a standard wand of magic missiles, I think has 7 charges, but this one's always only had 3.
From actually making a history check.
Okay, this is about a magic item, so I'll get
yeah.
double my proficiency to it. So, I should have used a divine roll, but still not horrible. So it'd be 8 plus another 3, 11, 16.
16. From your experience, or from what you've read, once an enchantment is placed, it cannot be changed in any way. Otherwise, the enchantment could be destroyed.
Okay.
It
So in
has
other
to be
words,
a one-time thing. You enchant it.
So I'd have to get the formula to do a wand of magic missile before I could re-enchant it.
Yeah, you'd have to make a completely new one, or buy a new one, I should say.
Okay. Darn. All right.
So
I'll create an unseen servant to help prepare camp. I mean, we're just camping for the night we kept going on or whatever?
that is, unless you guys had anything else you had to do.
Nope.
All right, it was a pretty uneventful day. Besides Tarn and falling from a tree, you guys set up camp and the usual endless amounts of alert spells.
Not endless. I don't go that crazy. Just around our camp, owl, and then when we're ready to turn in for the night, I make a tiny hut.
All right. So you guys get into the hut, and you guys want to prepare the pig and eggs. Is that right? Or is that for the morning? Or
Yeah. No, it'd be for dinner.
okay.
I cast prestidigitation on my own food.
Of course,
And I actually pronounced it right that time, didn't I?
you did. Yes.
Do I get a bonus?
Possibly in the future if you keep pronouncing it correctly.
I won't.
All right, and Corian does a fine job of cooking the pig and eggs. And then with the added, at least Hanuk's plate is slightly enhanced from his spell. You guys eat till you're full. Is there anything else you guys wish to do before bed?
No.
No.
Other than just eat the dinner that we earned and cook up the pig and egg. I assume Corian is working on.
It is finely cooked. Corian did a good job. Avros will start to prepare his new spells for the day and then get ready for bed, though. But does anyone volunteer for the first watch if you guys are doing watches?
Could we? I don't know. Could I try and smoke some of this meat?
Sure. Just go ahead and make a straight intelligence check.
18.
Yeah, you spend. It does. I mean, you stay up a little bit to do this, or while everyone else is getting ready for bed, but you do successfully smoke meat for later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are indeed the best cook in this land. Did you want to do anything else, Corian?
Nope. Nope. Just wanted to make sure we could save as much of that meat as possible.
Yep. And it's a pretty decent pig too, so
You can throw it in the bag of holding if you want to.
the new bag of I would call it a bag of hoarding, but do you have are you gonna store it in there or keep it on your person, Corian?
It doesn't matter to me.
Alright. I'll say for now, it's in the bag, but you can take it out anytime you wish. But did anyone want to do the first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for both you and Al.
I rolled 11. No. Yeah, no, I'm right. 11. And then the owl rolled. Oh, thank God he has advantage. He rolled a 1. Ugh. I rolled 11. I'll roll a 4. No, 6.
What was your total again?
Mine was 11.
All right. For your 2 hours, you do not see or hear anything, at least anything, noticeable. You kind of get a little tired, and want to go to bed.
I wake up Averis and tell him, your turn.
All right. To make my check. For my 2 hours, I do not as well see anything. So I will wake up. I'll do turn him. Wake up.
Why? Are we being attacked?
No. It's your turn to watch.
Alright. I assume Corian left his night goggles out for me.
Yep.
Come on, put him on.
You spend some time to attune to them, and then you put them on. Go make a perception check.
I don't get advantage, do I? Against the disadvantage.
Actually, you're in the forest, so you have advantage from your favorite terrain.
Oh, that's good, because I rolled a 6.
I
rolled a 16 with that one. Perception would be 18.
18. You do not hear anything as well. You hear lots of crickets at this time of night, but nothing other than that.
Wake Corian up for the last watch and hand him his goggles.
The best goggles.
They really are a lifesaver.
I rolled a 16.
16. Is the owl rolling as well?
Yeah. Let's see here. Owl rolls. I'm just rolling crap tonight. 7, 5. It's just endless bad rolls. So 7. I'll roll the 7.
He's kind of distracted at the moment.
He found a worm.
Yeah,
Even though he doesn't eat, he just is messing with a worm.
kind of just pecking at it. How far away are your alert spells?
I put him only.
Is it like 10 feet away?
I put him 40 feet out, is what I say.
And they're 10 feet wide?
Yeah, they just kind of blink. So basically, there's a 40-foot. Yeah, they're 10-foot wide, 40-foot circle around the camp,
Okay.
and they're sent to mentally ping me awake.
All right. You do get a ping,
Bing.
and Corin, thankfully for your night vision goggles, you do see a small form, seemingly about roughly 30 to 40 feet away, kind of like creeping closer.
All right. Well, I will. I guess I'll say we got movement in the darkness.
All right. If I step out of the tiny hut, it goes away. So
I don't step outside because you're protected in there.
we can't cast spells or do any attacks from in here, but that affect the outside at least.
I'm going to go ahead and start heading toward my horse.
You hear some some muttering, like it looks back. Actually, go and make another perception check. Anyone who's willing, now that you are awake. What was that?
I'd be asleep, wouldn't I?
Oh, did Corian not wake you guys up, or? Corian said we got movement, right? So I assumed he woke everyone up.
I'm awake. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna look through Owlie's eyes.
4.
I rolled a 24.
You do have advantage.
Owlie's back to normal. 21.
Well, no, it's dark, isn't it?
It
So that
is.
would negate my advantage.
That's true, you do. And you said, how much was it?
21. I'm looking through Owlie's eyes.
Yeah, he stops pecking his worm and gets up in the air.
It's business time.
And you guys, you have seen this before. It's a goblin. It kind of like peers back every now and then, like starts whispering in a language you guys don't understand unless you guys speak goblin.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
It kind of actually, it's gonna. I need all of you to make stealth checks
Okay.
because you can peer into the hut, can't you?
The hut is set to. What is the hut? The hut is. I mean, he would see our horses, though. I mean, he would know there were people there because there's horses. Because the horses are not hidden in any way, and the wagon is not hidden in any way. But the hut works. Let me bring that up.
The hut looks like an opaque dome.
Yeah.
It can't be peered from the inside, or sorry, the outside.
No, it just looks like an opaque dome.
Dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it's transparent from the inside. Yeah, so he can't see it. So he knows that he would see that there's probably a dome there, unless he rolled really poor, probably on a perception check, and he just wouldn't be able to know what was inside of it.
Yeah.
So.
And did I have you guys already roll stealth, or did
No, I haven't rolled my stuff yet. I'll
you
roll
guys?
right now.
You guys can go ahead and do that now.
I rolled a 15.
Roll a 14, and then I got to roll stuff for Owlie too, right?
Yes,
Okay.
including Jostan as well.
Ah, shit. Owlie screwed the pooch again. Owlie rolled a 3. But I gotta see what I add to Owlie. Yeah, just 3. So Owlie rolled a 6. I decided to put the owl right in front of his face and say, "Huh, there's a goblin."
Yeah, very unstealthily, like flies over.
Right, because I'm controlling. I'm in his eyes, right? I'm controlling him. I'm not good at stealth. Owlie's better naturally at stealth.
You're very excited to see what made noise, and you do alert it.
Does he? Can I tell that he sees me?
He sees the owl. He like looks up,
Okay.
And then he kind of like runs back in the direction he came from.
All right. I think I'm going to chase after him.
As Owlie?
No, it's me.
Okay. You exit the hut and the hut vanishes.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Alright, what's the range on it?
Tasha's
Probably
Hideous
like
Laughter.
60 feet.
Hold on, my spell sheet just froze. Give me a second.
No worries.
I'm looking up right now. 30 feet. So is he out of my range?
30 feet. No, he's actually within your range.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter and feed him the 9.
He, what's the saving throw, just out of curiosity? Is it wisdom?
A wisdom with saving throw.
That's an 8, so he does fail. He starts, like, running backwards, speaking more goblin you don't understand, and then he just falls on the ground laughing.
Right.
You hear everyone going to make another perception check. No advantage, of course, Tarnum, because you don't have
Right, yeah.
goggles.
9.
Actually, this is based off of hearing, so I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
What'd you get, Corian?
23.
23.
Still a 9. I rolled a 3. And Dross did get advantage too, right? He gets advantage on perception checks with hearing and smell.
I rolled a 1, so I guess I'm focusing on him, and then Ollie's going to roll. Ollie gets advantage on perception checks with hearing. So get away from my die. 14 plus 3 is 17. Oh, I got a 17.
17, alright. Oh, nice. So you three, I mean, Allie included, Justin, and Corian, and myself, actually. You guys hear more rustling from the greenery across where the direction he was heading. And you see forms shrieking, heading a direction. You guys can go ahead and now roll initiative. There's a goblin laughing on the ground.
19 plus 1, unnatural 20 for me.
All right.
21.
21.
I got advantage on initiative rolls. I keep forgetting that.
And then what'd you get, Corian?
12.
12 total, okay.
Are they in the forest right now?
Currently, yes. There are no, there aren't a lot of bushes, so you can see them start to come over to you. What'd you get again for, sorry, Lico, what'd you get for initiative again?
20, unnatural.
All right, go ahead and roll one more time, because they also got 20.
5.
1.
Nice. What I know with a fireball would be a bad move here for this forest.
From your experience, it would catch things aflame. Anything it's in its vicinity.
Would I be causing a forest fire? Like,
You would not be the one to prevent forest fires if you did.
oh, you're right. But I mean, is it ridiculously like? I mean, does it look like it's rained or anything nearby? Like, do I think like I'm going to be catching like? I don't want to cause a forest fire, but I don't care if a couple of trees get singed.
It does rain here.
Okay.
Up in the north, you guys have seen it. It does rain quite often.
Okay. Like, I don't want to cause an inferno, but I'm not Averus, so I don't care if I hurt a tree.
Averus might disprove, but it wouldn't do too much
Okay.
harm. It would
Got it.
probably start a fire, but
Okay.
right, I'll get the figurines as well.
Do you need a map for this? Or is this...
I usually don't. I don't do maps for like night encounters because that would be a lot on you. So
Right, no worries. I didn't know if there was a map that I made for you that you were using, or this was predetermined or not, basically.
so he kind of went off in that direction and fell about right here.
Right. Can we see him?
You can actually make the figurine.
How far away is he, too?
He is roughly 25 feet.
Okay.
About. You guys can go ahead and set up your figurines as well while I get these.
Where are
All
we?
right, so one little goblin's on the ground with Tasha City's laughter on him.
You guys would be either like kind of near the side of the.
Owly is over looking at him, right?
Yeah, Owly would be right next to. Well, I guess like probably 10 feet away from wherever he is at.
Hayden, how many times did we load up the figurine thing and you still are using the old ones?
No, I currently don't have permission to access the objects, so. And
Weird.
I'm not exactly. I can't remember if I got goblins or not either, because we don't come across them a lot.
Goblins are just in the very generic set of objects under
We
components.
have special 3D figurines now, but we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make like a bag of all the models or something.
Bags are really great, man. I love me some bags now. I've been using those. I used those last week when I was setting up a castle. Really helpful.
This one's actually pretty good. I like these goblins.
How many do we need? Jesus.
How many is that right there? That's 5, 6.
I'm assuming you want these all scaled.
Oh yeah, they are not large.
I think you got grid on them right now. You might want to turn off grid. Unless you want them to snap to the grid.
So instead of scaling them all down, you could have just scaled one down and then copied and pasted however many you needed.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got one scale down. Might as well do that.
Can't you just highlight? Oh, well,
Yeah.
your guys' characters are kind of in the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's you're the one that's in the way.
There you go.
Bring this back. I named the two that are different from the other goblins.
Why is that one so small?
He just wants to be.
Is there really this many of them? Holy crap.
They do run in gangs, so.
It's a big gang. I think you just made up how many numbers there were. You rolled a d20 and whatever number came up was the amount of goblins you gave us.
No, I had this predetermined.
Which one's unconscious?
I'll put them
Or
right up.
Laughing. I
Be
guess.
Yeah.
be about right here.
So Ollie be like right here then.
I'll change his colour to show that he is currently laughing. He's status afflicted right now.
Trying to get them on to face forward as well. There we go. Alright. So, the top of the round is Tarnum. You see a bunch of goblins familiar to you heading in your direction.
If I look at him, would I have disadvantage if I took a shot?
At who?
At the guy who's laughing on the ground.
You would, he's prone, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be disadvantage from light, but...
Well, that too, but I was kind of thinking of him being prone, yeah.
Alright, and he's what, 25 feet away?
He is, yes.
That's good. And I'm where? I'm here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I can move 25 feet, right? I can move 30 in the round.
You can.
Yeah.
Right, I don't have disadvantage if I hit him with a sword, though, right? Would it still be disadvantage because it's dark?
Well, prone, he would have advantage.
If he's prone, you have advantage on the strike with a melee attack.
Yeah, but if it's dark still...
He's in
Well-
dim light, so he would have disadvantage for dim light.
Yeah, so it would cancel out. I forgot. I keep forgetting about the light situation. You humans.
Okay, if I lit a torch in this area, would that count as an action?
I usually count it as a bonus action.
Bonus?
Yeah, if you're a light one.
Does Hunter's Mark negate disadvantage?
No. It
Okay.
gives you additional damage.
Right, alright. I was curious about that.
Would he
I
have
guess
advantage? Would he have advantage or just negating disadvantage? Because isn't it, since he's prone, doesn't he get advantage on melee attacks?
Yeah, but
He
it's
is-
dark. It's dim. So
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
it's a straight roll right now.
yeah. Okay, I don't
So,
remember.
Right, I'm going to gamble it, and I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on fellow who's laughing on the ground here. I don't mark off a spell slot for that, do I?
You do, yes.
Which level is it? 1?
It's a first level.
Right.
Do they actually do they get any benefits from the spell? Like any advantage or anything?
Oh, Tasha's, you mean?
Yeah. Or is
Yeah,
it
he's just on
prone?
the. Yeah, he's just. He becomes incapacitated and he's prone. That's just it.
Oh,
He's
yeah, that'll be
prone.
fine.
Yeah.
With the sword, that's 22.
22. Okay, that does hit. I'm going to roll damage.
Well, it's 3d6 damage, 2d6 of which is piercing. And then I've also got the Hunter's Mark damage on top of that. So, 1, 5, 7, and then plus 3, so 10 damage on him. Then I've got a second attack, right?
How much was it? 10?
Yeah, 10 damage on him.
Oh, yeah, he is dead.
Alright, so that one out of the way.
He did not survive that.
Right, can I see any of these at the moment?
You cannot see. It's just all pitch black over here. You
Okay.
hear footsteps running in your direction, but you cannot see them.
And I've spent enough of my action now, right, where I can't light a torch.
It's a bonus action. You can do a bonus action in between your actions.
I've already casted Hunter's Mark on that guy. That was my
That's right.
bonus.
So
I
you
have a
do
go
not
on.
s-
Right, and I'm basically out of movement at this point as well. So the best thing I could do right now is I could take a random shot into the bushes, maybe take disadvantage and just see if I land a hit on anything.
Okay.
Or-
let me try.
Or I could send Drostan in, maybe, but I don't know at this point. I don't know what I'm facing, so... Yeah, I'm just going to roll with disadvantage if I manage to land on anything. Probably not. This is with the bow. I've switched to the bow now, so that's a 14 or... Oh, I wish it would have been that, but it's 26. But no, just 14.
14. You hear a thud, but it sounds like it hit wood. Just hit a tree.
Better than nothing.
That's your turn. Do you want to do anything with Justin?
I don't think I can do anything with him, can I? Apart from move him.
You can move him. That's it.
I'll move him up to me.
Next is Hanuk.
All right. Can I see these guys?
Vision, yes, so you can see them.
All right. I'm gonna put I believe, right here, opportune spot for my fireball spell to hit all of them.
That would be as far as you could see.
I'll move up a little bit.
You have dark vision, right?
I do. I'm gonna move
It
right
only
up to where my
extends
owl.
60 feet.
I'm gonna go move right up here next to my owl. I'm gonna drop a fireball right there, and I think that hits everybody in a 25-foot radius.
It's a 25 radius. I thought it was 20 foot.
Believe. Oh no, you're right. It's 20 foot. Oh, it's 20 foot. So 5. Yeah.
So it would not hit this one, or this one, but you'd get all
If I
these
move it up
centers.
one square, would I be able to hit the rest of them? No, I don't think that would. 5, 10. No. Would it hit more with putting up one more square?
You would think.
5,
I don't-
10.
I don't think it would help.
It would. I think it would hit this guy in the back.
Yeah,
wouldn't
you'd
it?
get this one, but
Yeah.
not these two right here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put up one more square, just get those guys. I'm gonna cast fireball. When I say don't worry, Tarnum, I'll let you be able to see it. I yell, sorry, Avarice.
Now. All right, what's the DC? 15 or 16?
16.
All right, this is gonna be a lot of rolling. All right, so we'll start with this guy right here. That's a 1. So he fails this one.
Actually, because my quarterstaff gives me +1 to hit, right? But not +1 for my DCs, right?
Nope. Just a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
And your spell attack.
Yeah, it's 16. So
This one
That's
succeeds with an 18. This
none of
one
these
succeeds with
goblins
22.
look bigger than any of the other ones, do they? To me,
The 2 of them do.
one of those I'm gonna give just random. I'm gonna give one of them my last divine roll of today, so they fail.
Okay. That'll this one already rolled, so that would be this one right here.
Okay, it'd be a 9. So
Okay.
okay, so it's, what is it, 8d8,
And then
Yeah.
this one,
8d6. I'm sorry. Let's see what happens.
5. That's a fail.
29 is what I rolled, so that'd be 14, I guess, if you round down. 29 if they fail, 14 if they don't.
I usually round up, so it'd be
Okay,
15.
15. Yeah, 15 then.
Succeeds. And then this one automatically fails. So you said 29. I'll just remove which ones died.
You can right click on them and set them to die.
That's right. I'm used to the other ones. No, he's supposed to be dead. There we go. You guys watch as a loud burst of bright light almost blinds you guys for a brief moment, and you look and you see 3 of them standing. One is badly injured, and they're kind of like brushing the flames off of their bodies, and they look devastated. Anything else you want to do?
Of course. I'm going to send in my owl right next to this guy. Use his help action to give anybody who attacks them advantage. And for my bonus action, I am going to... there's nothing I need to do. Nobody took any damage yet, so I'm just going to... that's going to be it for my turn.
All right. Next is their turn. Let me just check real quick. They They decide to persist. This one. As far as he can get.
Hello, big fella.
He's actually shorter than you, and he like comes up and starts grinding his teeth together. This one's actually gonna stay back and pull out his short bow. So this one, we'll start with Hanok. He's gonna try and hit you with a scimitar.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yep. So I'll take that. Yeah, shield won't help me with that. So, yep.
4 damage.
All right. Excellent.
He's gonna then just stay in your range, but he's gonna actually he has 5 feet left. He's gonna move to your side. This one is gonna attack Tarnum with a scimitar as well. 10.
No.
He's gonna try and strike you again, but this attack is disadvantaged because it was from his character sheet. He goes to strike you, almost like blindly, like he's just trying to hit you, and you smack his scimitar off. Go to roll a strength check.
Okay. Just general strength?
Yep.
10.
That's where a scimitar is. He looks confused, then scared, then horrified, but he cannot do anything. Actually, he can. Well, no, he used all of his. No, he still has 5 feet left. He's going to use his nimble escape to disengage 5 feet. And
No attack at top of opportunity then.
he technically gets, as a bonus action, he gets the disengage ability. So.
Right, yeah,
He-
so I
he
don't
can
get an
swap away.
attack of opportunity on that.
No.
Fortress then.
But he can only get 5 feet. This one is completely terrified. He saw his boss completely lose his weapon, and he just starts fleeing 6 feet in that direction. I'll leave him right here, though. Yeah. Next is my turn. Oh, what's my... Gonna check my range, my spells. Right. I'm going to advance up to here. I'm going to cast Call Lightning over where he is. And I'm going to strike him with lightning. Drop a die. That hits. He fails the saving throw. And is just obliterated by the lightning strike. You guys hear off in the distance a brief, loud scream as you guys see a distant lightning strike hit in the direction where you saw the goblin go, or at least Hanoke, because Tarnum and actually no Corian as well. But you then see nothing else. It goes back to darkness. And then I'm going to end my turn there. So next will be Corian. Right in front of you, you see a goblin in the space of Hanoke, and you see one that just got his weapon knocked away and is currently trying to flee.
Alright. 10, 15. I'm gonna move to here. Attack this guy.
Okay, gonna roll tight.
That would be 15.
15 actually misses.
Alright. That would be even worse. That'd be a 12.
So that also misses. You just can't catch him as he's trying to flee.
Alright, well I will action surge. Try again. That's a 21.
That does hit.
Alright.
Makes a saving throw, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the saving throw.
Which he fails with a 4.
Okay. That's 36 damage.
Split him in two.
You completely slice at a diagonal, and you guys watch half of his upper body just falls off. For like half a second, the legs are still running, and then they too collapse as his innards just spill out on the floor, the dirt floor.
Nice. And I'll take my last 5 feet of movement. And
This one is pretty scared.
swing at this one. 18.
That does hit. He fails the saving throw with a 6.
It's another 36.
You like run and jab the blade into his chest, and he lets out a loud shriek, and you push him down to the ground, and then his eyes just like go stare off at nothing, and his breath escapes.
All right.
Like the animation as well.
Well, with that over, I'm going to go and scavenge the bodies for any coin and that kind of thing. Anything useful I can find.
And you guys do see currently the forest is catching fire. I'm going to cast Sleet Storm. And kind of...
I'm going to get the owl out of that.
Good idea. I'm going to cast Sleet Storm, and it does automatically extinguish any fires. So, but I still give Hanoke a very, very angry look.
I was going to use prestidigitation in a moment. It can snuff out fires, so...
I'm going back to bed.
I'm going to help Tarnum investigate. Or I'm going to just investigate, I guess, this goblin boss next to me here.
I'm going to climb the tree and just sleep in it.
Investigation is 15 for me. I'm for gold across all the bodies, really. Weapons.
And you're helping him, is that right?
Well,
You can give him advantage.
Yeah, give him advantage. I'm just going to help him. Let's do one straight check. I kind of just want to look for things other than gold, but I'll just give him advantage.
Well, still a 15 on 11.
All right.
Overall, you find, for weapons, you find all of them have scimitars and short bows. Well, I mean, they're regular goblins. So you have 9 of those each. The bosses also have scimitars, but they have javelins instead. They're also wearing, the smaller ones are wearing simple leather armor. It doesn't look like it's the best condition.
So we leave the leather armor.
And then the bosses have decent chain armor, and they also have shields.
So 2 shields, 2 chain armor. Okay, they don't have anything else on them other than the weapons and gold?
For gold, I was about to check that as well.
How many scimitars and short bows across them all? Just the 9?
There's 11 scimitars. and then 9 short bows and 2 javelins.
Okay.
And then there was 14 gold in total and 2 silver.
I will split it evenly with Hanoak, and we'll both get 1 gold, I guess, for us investigating.
As well, all these ones are burnt in some degree, but
Well, I suppose we got some decent equipment that we
Yeah.
could sell off of them.
Just to be safe, before I go to bed, I'm going to spend 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic as a ritual and just walk around them, make sure there's nothing magical on them.
you walk around and you do not. You even walk all the way over here and you don't detect any on them.
Okay.
Is that just out of curiosity? Is that a 10-minute cast?
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't see anything.
All right. And I'm going to go back to our camp where we were sleeping and repair that 1 alarm spell that went off, or any of that. Spend 10 minutes, repair that 1 alarm spell, and then spend another 10 minutes and recast Tiny Hut. So 30 minutes total after everything's done.
All right. So you guys kind of like, especially Corian smears off the blood off of his armor
I can
and sword.
cast Prestidigitation too for that.
Alright. Doesn't take too long, but you guys, he casts the hut again, and you guys get ready for bed again. You guys only have a couple more hours anyway. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you get into bed? Anything else?
No?
Or you guys just want to head straight to bed?
I've had my 6 hours, so I'm probably just going to start cooking breakfast at this point.
Okay. I'm still asleep in the tree, so.
I will make sure that Corian gets more of the pig, and we've used the eggs, but I will give him some more of the mixed berries from the pouch. Maybe do something with that.
Oh yeah. Cook it down, pour it over some biscuits. Or some,
Exactly.
whatever you call them in Britain.
Probably.
Bacon and berries, basically. Seems like an odd combination.
I'd eat it. I like bacon and berries. Alright, so you guys, the rest of you guys get your remainder 2 hours sleep. You wake up, you guys can see the sun off in the distance starting to rise. Today, there is a slight rain. You guys didn't really notice the clouds coming in before, but
16 and 6 are my divine rolls for today.
Like that 6.
get in it. So, Corian made breakfast, and you guys start eating. What do you guys wish to do right now? Or do you guys want to get ready but to hit the road again?
We'll probably be hitting the road, right? Because if we spend a full day's traveling today, we'll actually get to the town, and we can stay there at night time.
Yep, sounds good.
And we still have plenty of that pig left. Like, we've not chewed through all that, so I need to go hunt it again.
Yeah. So you guys get on your horses and start heading back down the path. I climb down from the train and then I eat and get on the horse and start heading out. A distance from Hanoak, but
I'm like, listen, Avarice, I knew we wouldn't burn down the forest. They needed to be killed. You know, little fire is good for forest, right? You know, the whole circle of life thing, and, you know, from the ash, new things rise, and blah, 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 right?
I just keep walking. Actually, I'll be sitting like alongside Corian by his horse, on my horse as well. For the travel there, as you guys, anything you guys wish to prepare or start doing?
Man, I'm driving the wagon, so I can't really do much else.
Yeah.
I might have a book or something to read. Oh, did I finish my potion making book?
You did, yes. I would play cards important, but it's kind of hard on horses, so.
Yeah.
Was there anything you wanted to do, Tarnum, or?
No, I've read all my books. There's nothing really I could be doing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to the town by tonight, or by more like during the day?
Tarnum, go ahead and make a intelligence check. Your
That's
son's
not fair. Oh, 18.
18. If you guys continue at this pace, you'll get there. Or you tell Hanoke you get there around like 8 in the night.
We'll get there at 8.
Okay.
8 exactly.
8:01.
All right.
So you guys just heading straight over there? Are you guys doing anything specific?
Nope.
Okay. So you spend about the next, be about 7. So you'd spend about another 12, 13 hours of traveling, taking small breaks. And off in the distance, you see a river, fairly big. And you see surrounding the river, as you guys start getting closer, there are small little houses. Right up, it's like the houses surround the river.
I know this river, right? This is the Grand River.
It is, yes. And above, like upstream, there is also a fairly big waterfall in view. Well, not like a very huge one, but it seems to be pouring down near the village, and then continues down the length of the river. You guys start getting up to the village, and you see that there are wooden makeshift spikes that seem to act like as a gate to encompass the village. And as I mentioned, it does surround this fairly large river that Tarnum would know that goes across the continent. You guys hear the sound of the water impacting from the waterfall. It starts creating ripples in the pond right by the village as well. The village is slightly larger than Terralyn in size, but it's still a village. It's still small. There are currently about 8 buildings in sight, and there's only one building that stays around the actual pond itself by the waterfall.
What a beautiful view.
It is still slightly raining, but not too much. It's kind of sprinkling.
Well, we might as well go and see who's home.
Is there an inn?
Go make an investigation check. I just get closer to it.
That'd be a 13.
13? It's not too hard to find. You do see, start looking around, you do see a sign that does show that says the Clear Pond Village, the Winding Road Inn. And you assume it's just a general inn. It is also getting dark, not necessarily completely dark, but the door is slightly ajar for the inn.
Do I see light coming from the inside?
Oh yeah, it's open.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we stop at the inn then, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You walk in, and you see a couple people sitting at the tables. but you see off behind the counter, you see a human female. She has a brown hair that kind of like sits in a bun on her head. She also looks middle-aged, not kind of like in between. She's wiping the table right now with a rag, and she knows you guys come in, and seems a little confused.
Before we go in, I just want to dismiss my owl, temporarily.
Okay. And I assume you guys like set up the horses outside the inn and such.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks confused.
She says hello, and she says, "I haven't seen your faces before."
Brenton?
Who?
We're looking to get some rooms for the night.
That could be arranged. How many rooms for you guys?
4?
4?
3? I'm with Bruce.
I could arrange 3 rooms. I'm just gonna check the price real quick. It's been a while since you guys paid for a room in an inn.
What was your name?
Rachel. How about yourselves?
I would introduce myself and say my name is Zeno.
She's just sitting, waiting for you guys to say your names.
I smile, give a little flourish, and say my name is Hanok, and I would also ask her. We're new to town. Can you tell us anything about the layout of this town? Anything? What kind of shops are available in this town?
We have a few shops, not a whole lot. We have right across the road. We have a general store. We have a
Can you order spells from this general store?
We don't really spells, not really.
Okay.
We have a leather worker and a butcher and a smith.
Excellent.
But it's not very. If you're looking for shopping, it's not the biggest place to look for.
You thinking what I'm thinking, leather worker?
I don't know what you're thinking, but what are you thinking?
We have all that stuff we wanted armor to be made out of, right?
Yeah, we dragon scale. We do have dragon scale for armor, but would that be a leather worker? I guess that would be a leather worker, wouldn't it? Yeah. I had something kind of crazy I want to make for my guy, but yeah, for me, I mean. So maybe we'll check that out in the morning.
What does the general store sell? Tarnum, by the way. And I don't have a hat, but I make it look like I'm tipping my imaginary hat.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to create a little minor illusion of a hat that's tipping as he makes a gesture.
She says, "It's a pleasure to meet you." The general store has let me actually check. They have simple weapons, basic essentials, bedrolls.
All the usual stuff that, adventuring stuff. Okay.
Basically anything to help you on the road.
None of the shops are open now, right? Are they closed for tonight?
They are closed right now.
Okay. All right. Is there anybody of prominent, other than the shops? Is there anybody of prominence or interest in the town?
We do have an older couple that sit alone, but they don't really talk a whole lot. They're actually, they're sitting down right now, but.
Oh, I love old people.
Well, I mean, when I say prominence, are they some kind of royalty or retired?
No.
Of people of interest. Is there anybody else who's a person of interest in this town that's, part of the local town that's, not just generic? I wouldn't say like that, but you know what I mean? I don't know, retired adventurer, clerics, any religious figures?
Not any religious figures. We have guards, but that's about it. No.
Okay.
You have guards. That's
big
more than
figures.
Terrelin.
Yeah.
Terrelin, that's quite a ways away.
That's where we came from.
Huh. Well, I guess I haven't seen you guys around, so I believe it.
Guys. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
You know anything about issues around here? We're on a mission from elsewhere to hunt for something. Corey, and what were we hunting this time? Bandits of some kind. Huh?
Yep, bandits.
So, have you heard anything about that? Have they been bothering you any, pillaging you?
I've heard of bandits around here, but I haven't seen any come to the village itself.
Oh, okay.
But I've heard they linger around here.
You know roughly where from here?
Check the map as well. She pulls up her scroll of a map.
Oh, yeah. Scroll of mapping. Very familiar with
Yes.
that arcane object.
Roughly to the southwest, past the bridge.
Right,
You'd want to follow, if you want to find them, you'd probably want to follow the river. But I wouldn't recommend it. Bandits are, well, at least most of them are well trained. They're really ruthless.
Well, this guy over here, who's not Branson, he's well trained too. He's fought in wars. He tore an owlbear apart with his own hands and teeth.
Shake my
I'm not
head.
worried.
You can make another deception check.
10 minus. He's deception -1.
She looks at you and says, "Is that true?"
Yeah, show him. Show
to Corian.
your paw.
She looks to Corian.
I've killed owlbears. I've fought in wars.
You look like the type that could do that. How many owlbears?
I've lost count at this point.
Oh, really?
Ugh, we must be up to what? 15 or so?
I'm just stewing quietly and muttering to myself.
At least, right? We've been attacked a few times by owlbears, right?
Oh, so many times.
Goblins last night too. You know.
Goblin, we cleared out 10 of those. Oh. 2 minutes of action. That what ended up being. Slaying the undead. Slaying the living. We have a resident hag expert. We even brought down a dragon. We're quite
I know.
well known.
A lot of hags.
He's also a
knows.
resident dragon expert as well.
He is.
I do. I will be on the watch for hags and dragons in this village for you guys. Rachel looks really confused.
He's the one that kills things. He's the one that does research into things. He's really good with spells. I'm the talker.
I can see why you're the talker.
What's that meant to mean?
You're just very charismatic.
Oh, please. You make me blush.
I'm going to ask her for some ale and walk to a table.
By the sounds of it, it sounds like you quite like Mr. Not Brenson over there. This is a conversation just between me and her at this point.
Wait, what'd you say again, sir?
And by the sounds of it, so far you like Mr. Not Brenson over there. I'll give you a tip. His name's Corian.
Who's Brenson?
Hmm?
Who's Brenson?
Brenson, a friend of ours from Terrelin.
How am I supposed to know him?
Well, you see, the thing is, you kind of look similar to him, so we thought you might be his sister. Well, I did. I can't vouch for that, but as it turns out, you're not. Anyways, Corian over
as
there.
for your friend, he is quite young from the looks of it.
What are you talking about?
Do you
He's
know
older
how
than
old I
me.
am?
It's rude to ask a lady.
Gordon, you're like 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She says he looks quite young. So.
Oh, well, if you don't mind me asking, not to be rude.
And I already had a husband, so.
Oh, you do? Is he in here? I'd love to meet him.
No, he's dead.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. He didn't live in a
That's all right.
cabin in the woods in the Opal Mountains, did he?
No.
No.
He lived here with me.
Oh. Well, if you don't mind me asking, just how old might you be?
How old I am? I'm 42.
Oh, come on, that's not old. God. I mean, average life expectancy now is, what, about 48, maybe? I mean, come on, you've got years left. You want to dig into some meat while you got the chance?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me.
My internet apparently has died. I think the box is resetting. I'm on my phone right now, so I'm gonna mute myself. But yeah.
Okay.
Really? Alrighty. So, wow, that was unexpected. But yeah, like I was saying, you should get some meat while you have the chance. I mean, he's here. He's single. Give it a shot.
I am quite happy staying married, even though he has passed away.
This is no
I'm not
fun
interested.
being widowed.
Well, he meant a lot to me, so.
What was his name?
What was that? So
What
I
was
can.
his name?
Richard.
Oh.
Do you have any other questions for me?
I'm
So-
curious
So
about your
those rooms.
husband.
Oh, sorry, I didn't actually pick that up. I just heard silence, so I was like, oh,
No,
Say the
I'm
same thing.
talking. I asked if her husband was famous around here or was known for anything.
not many people are famous here. We kind of kept ourselves. We both kept this bar, inn in good shape. But he passed away about 10 years now.
Jeez.
So I've been keeping the inn by myself.
They must
But
get
it's been very
lonely.
long.
I mean, not many people here.
But they're all good friends, so.
I suppose. Tight-knit community and all that, I guess. I'm a bit of a nomad myself. I tend to wander around. I was a hermit for many years. I don't really speak to anyone. I just find it fascinating and kind of adorable that people find love and they spend all their time together and they have relationships and well, I would envy yours. Sounds like he was a good man, and I'm unfortunately not going to be able to meet him at the moment, but he's clearly had a good influence on you. I
Yes.
tip of my one gold for the room. Ready for that, and I assume this is a pet-friendly inn. I can bring my dog in here. That's
You
fine.
can, as long as he doesn't touch anything or break anything.
No, he won't do that. I'll keep him on tight supervision. Tight supervision. Okay, well, it's like we've arrived in this here Clear Pond village. Who is around in here then? How many people? And who
Can
are
you guys
they?
hear me?
We can hear you.
I'm back.
Greetings, friends. Who are you? I'm new in town. My name is Tarnum.
Did you see those old people were sitting in here? Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Greetings! Do they not speak common, neighbours? Or is he hard of hearing, I wonder? Greetings! Greetings, I've heard about you from Rachel over there. Just curious what you do, who you are. Wanting to mingle, make new friends. And he's a gnome. I point to a gnome.
I just shake my head. I'm just sitting down drinking. I just go sit down at the table. I just start drinking on my own.
That's a very nice name. Both of you have very nice names. Uncommon, like mine. I like it. So what did you do before you retired? Were you a ranger or potion man? Ah, so you're a ranger then. Interesting. Well, you see, we're here on some very interesting ranger business. Me and my traveling group here, we're looking to take care of some problems that isn't in the area. There's some bandits running around. Not really a big deal to us particularly. We'll have it dealt with by the time the day's out. But we don't really know where they are. And it's interesting that you tell me that you're a ranger. Now, if you're like me, I'm a ranger and I love me some maps. Do you love maps like I love maps? But if you do love maps like I love maps, then I'll be able to borrow maybe a map of the area. Rachel mentioned to follow the river southwest. Maybe if we had a map, which kind of give us the path and things to look out for, we might be able to get this job done a little bit quicker. Natural 20. One ranger to another. We'll be sure to return it to him. Oh, no, you don't have to do it now. Perhaps in the morning. Do you live in this town? I assume somewhere nearby we could call in and take a look. Wonderful. Then in the morning I will stop by and take a look at your fine maps, my good sir. I will leave you to your evening. House downstream. Gotcha. Thank you. I'll leave you to your drinking and socializing and whatnot. You know, it's getting late, so I'm going to interrupt your evening. Pleasure to meet you both.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Have a great night. I go and get a drink and I sit down with Haddock. I just look to him and say, "You're a gnome."
I just give him a look and shake my head. Actually, I cast Reduce on Tarnum.
Is it big saving too?
What is the saving throw?
16.
What rolling?
Hold on.
Probably wisdom.
I think it's wisdom, yeah.
After 20 again.
Large.
No matter what it is.
I rolled 2 once in a row and you get 2 20s. That's unfair.
Okay, it's a Constitution saving throw.
It would have been 21, but it was not 20, so.
All right.
Completely shrugs it off.
What's that? Ooh.
I just keep drinking.
All right. Corin, did you want to do anything in this time?
Nope, just eating some dinner.
I have
Let's
time
play
to
some cards.
beat you in cards this time.
Okay.
I'll join in on this. I know you should join in too.
Yeah.
I
Why
rolled a
not?
10.
14.
I'm not gonna cheat at cards, so just plus my spell modifier, right? My intelligence.
Just
18 plus 5 is 23.
He knows his cards.
You beat me the first time, but you won't beat me again.
I just fall asleep at the desk at the table.
I make my owl reappear on your head.
Thank you. I'm just very tired, I guess.
Don't you worry, I'll carry him up to his room.
But sorry, who won that one? I didn't hear that.
I did.
Yeah, nice.
I think I did, right? Nobody. What'd you get, Corian?
Go to 10.
10, yeah.
Okay, yeah, 23 then, yeah. So
Nice job.
Way off to bed.
one win for me.
Yeah, as the time goes a little on during the card game, the couple gets up and leaves to go home, and then you guys finish up your card game. Rachel's still there, like, cleaning glasses and such. And then you guys went ahead of bed?
Yeah, there's no guards in the inn, are there?
Not currently.
Okay. Do you think we should talk to a guard before we go to bed tonight?
I don't see why we can't talk to them tomorrow. I'm going to be going and seeing a fellow about a map anyways.
Before I go to bed, I'm just going to step outside and see if there's a guard.
Okay. You step outside the inn, and it's nighttime, about 9 o'clock. And you do not... actually, you can make a perception check.
All right, I'm going to have Ollie look too for me. 15 for me. It's 15 better than a 9 for Owly. I do. 15 for me, unnatural 20 for Owly.
Okay. You do see one a little off ways. It looks like doing a patrol duty.
All right, I'm going to gesture to him, in a non-threatening manner and get his attention.
Okay. And starts heading over.
I'm going to just ask him, I'm going to say I'm with a troop of adventurers that just came to town where going to be handling a bandit situation that's apparently happening. Does he know anything about the bandits, and is there any other trouble that the town has been facing recently that needs to be handled?
He's gonna check. You actually see heading towards you. It looks like a dwarf.
Okay, excellent. Somebody who is near my height.
He's like, haven't heard of that before. We do have bandits around here, but we haven't seen any recently.
Okay. Everything good in the town then? No issues to take care of? No rumors of any issues outside or in the town?
Well, we've heard of bandits that travel more on this side of the river, and he's gesturing to like the Marfall side of the river. He says their bandits tend to hang around this side of the river, but he hasn't heard of any that he knows of any bandits recently.
Who controls? Who runs this town?
Are you asking that?
Yeah, I'm asking who runs this town.
We are actually a branch off of Elswyn. We are under their rule. We have guards stationed here, but they control this territory, I should say.
I'm sorry, my thing. Yeah. So,
oh, sorry.
Thank you. So part of Elsewin, and okay. Got it. Thank you.
No worries. He goes back to his duty.
I tip him gold for his time.
He thanks you.
I ask him his name.
His name is Trogath. Or sorry, Trogith.
All right. And I go to bed. That's it.
Okay.
I would share this with everybody before I go to bed, if they're still up.
All right. Avis is currently asleep. But I assume Tarnum wakes me up and I go back up to the
I'm
room.
carrying you upstairs.
I'd probably wake up from that.
I'm gonna roll a strength check anyway. If I can do it.
You can certainly try.
Natural 20, 3 times in a row.
This is absurd. I roll 3 ones, and you, with ease, you manage to lift Avers up to the room with no issues, despite your strength not being the best.
I bet I didn't even wake you up.
You probably would not with the natural 20, no.
I just gently lay you in your bed and pull the sheets up over you. Drostan comes and lays down, and then I did the same.
Alright. Corian and Hoke, did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
You guys sleep until the daytime in this new village. Hopefully on the hunt for some bandits in the morning.